Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you guys are having an awesome day. I want to dive into probably one of the most important modules that you guys are going to come through in the starting phases of this course, just because I think a lot of what holds you guys back is, the questions of should I get my agency softwares now? What agency softwares are the best for me to use based off of what my offer is, my service, and all these things. But I'm here to just clear up all of that. I guess you could call it misinformation, self doubt, whatever it is, and just really steer you guys in the right direction. Just recently, I want to provide a little bit of context toward this module, but just recently, basically 6 or 7 months ago, my agency has recently transitioned to Go High Level, mainly because how many softwares that it has replaced for me and my team. So to give you guys an example, before we used to use Calendly for our calendar. We used to use ClickFunnels, which was $97 a month for our funnel options. And I think even ClickFunnels has bigger options as well too. We were using Monday.com for client management and project management. We were using Notion for onboarding, all these things. So I think total back in, 6 or 7 months ago, we were spending like $800 or $900 a month on just all the softwares we were using, which in hindsight, honestly isn't that much for an agency my size. However, it's a lot of wasted money. So recently we've transitioned to Go High Level, and we've replaced a lot of those softwares. It's been fantastic. So I really want to just encourage you guys to basically go down the road of using Go High Level. It's something that we speak to very frequently inside of these modules, and we also provide you guys tons of resources, automations, even VSL funnels that you guys can just right away download straight into your Go High Level account. So please make sure you're using Go High Level. I'm telling you, even if it's just for things like your calendar, reminders, and your funnel, it's going to be worth it. Okay. So let's dive into today's module. All right. So what is Go High Level? Setting up your Go High Level agency account, and of course, setting up your sub accounts. Okay. So what is Go High Level? So this is going to be the main agency software that you use. Again, we can use this for your calendar, your agency funnel and website, automations, pipeline manager, CRM, remarketing with emails and SMS, and your website chatbots. There's plenty of other things. You can use it for invoicing, for contracts, literally your newsletter, blogs, like whatever you want to use it for, you can use it for that. Okay. Now, first things first, obviously, to get access to Go High Level, I do have a 14-day free trial link. I'm in the process of getting a 30-day one, just going back and forth with my rep right now. But if you want to use this link, I highly encourage it. Yes, it supports me as a creator. Once you click this link, it'll bring you to basically this page. You can click in login app or 14-day free trial. Again, this link does support me as a creator, but it also allows you to download a lot of the assets in terms of automations and VSL funnels that we have provided for you right into your guys' account. So just make sure that you guys use this link. It's going to help you guys out a lot down the road, especially when we come out with more resources. All right. So let's talk about the types of accounts, because some people get this confused with Go High Level, and I want to be able to just clear things up. All right. So you have two accounts. You basically have your agency account, which oversees basically all of your sub accounts. And you have your sub accounts, which is where the actual work happens. Okay. So their agency account is where you can manage an overarching view of your sub accounts. You can add your agency's employees here, give them access to certain sub accounts, make sure you walk through your settings and fill in everything necessary to have this properly set up. Okay. My best advice for you guys when working with Go High Level is when you have your agency account, okay, make sure you go into the settings there and make sure you are just filling in all the information necessary. Anything that you can fill in, fill it in. All right. It's going to save you a lot of headaches down the road. And then once you have that all fully set up, then you can create a sub account, and then you can go in and start filling in all of those settings as well too. Okay. Now, it's not to be confused. Your agency account is what oversees all of your sub accounts. So if you are on the $97 a month option, that only gives you 3 sub accounts. Maybe you're only using it just for your agency, and that's totally fine. That's great. You're only going to have 1, maybe 2 sub accounts, right? But if you're a local lead gen agency where maybe you have the $497 option, which gives you unlimited sub accounts, well, it's going to be a little bit different. You're going to probably have tons of sub accounts to manage all of your clients in there, and it's going to look a little bit different for you. Okay. Now, your sub account is where you will handle all of your agency operations. Okay. So your calendar, your CRM, your pipeline manager, your funnels, your website, everything. All right. So you'll spend bulk of your time here. As I mentioned, you'll get the $97 option for Go High Level. It gives you 3 sub accounts. Okay. If you need more than that, by all means, have at her. But I would just recommend at the start, the $97 per month option is great. Even if you're starting off, land your first 2 or 3 clients. And then once you land your 4th client, upgrade, and then you can add them as a sub user. Okay. So Go HighLevel allowed me to remove 5 softwares. Yeah, like I said, like it was crazy. We were using so many softwares. It also became inefficient for my team because we were basically using all these softwares that I then had to give them access to, teach them how to use it. And then as you start adding users, those softwares become more expensive. It just became honestly pretty ridiculous. So now we spend way less money, like about a third of what we used to spend on softwares. So it's going to help you guys out a lot, especially when you're starting off. The agency space is amazing because it's low barrier to entry because it doesn't cost a lot to start an agency, right? For the most part, it's free until you land your first client. Then you maybe want to get your softwares, right? So just again, highly recommend. Obviously, use my link. Yes, it supports me as a creator. I do get paid through this affiliate code. I'm not trying to, hide the fact that I'm being paid through it. However, like I had mentioned, we want to add as much value to you guys as possible. So we're adding in tons of free resources, plug and plays, SOPs, downloadable assets that will just go straight to your guys' account once you guys use this link. So it'll help you guys out a ton. But this is basically what it will look like. So this is basically my agency Go HighLevel account. So as you can see here, let me just move this over here. So this is what the agency view sort of looks like. Okay, so as you can see here, you see all of these accounts. I have like my affiliate portal. I can go into like the prospecting side as well too. This is great for you local lead gen businesses who are maybe you're trying to find prospects to actually, work with, create audits around. Super, super cool. So there's a lot of really cool things that you can do. Of course, you have your sub accounts where you can manage your sub accounts. And then you can come into here and basically choose your sub accounts. So we have my Google Ads agency, which is Pinnacle Media. And then we have Pinnacle Mentors, which is basically my consulting and coaching business as well too. Okay. So we have, this business's funnels and operations and CRM in this sub account. And then we have my agency's, CRM, pipeline manager, funnels inside that account. Super, super easy. I only use a $97 per month option just because we don't do local lead gen. So we don't need to be creating a ton of sub accounts for clients. We only use this for basically my companies. So it's really, really amazing for that. But like I said, go into the settings here, make sure you fill in all the settings. And then once you have that all done, go into your sub accounts, which you will then create, and then make sure you add yourself to those sub accounts and just go into the settings and just fill in all of the necessary information inside the settings. Okay. There's going to be a lot more information on Go HighLevel down the road inside of this course, but I just obviously want to share this with you guys now so that at least you can have it. You can get the 14-day free trial, the soon to be 30-day free trial, and then just get used to the platform. Okay. So anyways, hope you guys enjoy the rest of your week. And if you guys have any questions around Go HighLevel, literally anything, throw it inside of school. Me and the team will be happy to help you guys out. Okay. Enjoy the rest of your day. We'll chat soon.